Good morning, guys. Brace for a ridiculous week in crypto and the markets. This thing is going to get probably very volatile. I want you guys to strap in your seatbelts, and we're going to try to ride this roller coaster as best as possible. Let's dive right in. Bitcoin and Ethereum turn volatile as Fed meeting nears. Please pay attention, guys. Crypto and global financial markets are bracing for a busy, I would say crazy, week ahead of the next FOMC meeting, major earning reports for Apple, Google, and such, and the quarter two GDP report. If the GDP report is less than projected, this is 2 quarters in a row less than projected, which officially qualifies for a recession. And this is going to be happening on some dates I'm about to show you. The top 2 crypto assets are currently sitting on vital support. We are going to look really close today at the patterns on crypto right now and where you need to be paying most attention to this week. Let's dive into this. Bitcoin, Ethereum brace for volatility. Let's take a look here. The next Federal Open Market Committee, which is scheduled to take place on Wednesday, guys, this is in 2 days, July 27th, the Fed is widely expected to implement another 75 basis points interest rate hike in the bid to curb U.S. inflation, which last month hit a 40-year high of 9.1%. A rate hike could incentivize some crypto investors to sell off their holdings and take profits, as high interest environments tend to negatively impact risk on assets. That could be pretty bearish for us coming up this week. Let's take a look at this. The U.S. gross domestic product for the second quarter of the year is also due to print this Thursday. This is a crazy week, guys, which could spark further fears around the possibility of a U.S. recession. The economy shrank by 1.6% in the first quarter, and it's expected that this week's readings will show a growth of 0.5 in the second quarter. I personally don't like how they're coming out and saying this. I'd rather wait for the actual estimate, which you guys need to understand. This is what's called an advanced estimate, is coming out in 3 days, so the 28th. However, if the growth is slower than expected or another retraction is printed, it could be viewed as another sign that the U.S. has entered a recession. All right, and then you guys obviously have the big boys reporting earnings as well. So this week is going to be crazy. Let's go over to the charts now. Let's take a look at this. We have, from a technical analysis pattern, we're going to go over Bitcoin and Ethereum here. We actually have 2 bull patterns playing out. So we've got your classic bull flag. You've got your flagpole with a descending channel, which usually will look to break to the upside from a technical analysis pattern. Does it always happen? No, it doesn't. So if this does actually start breaking to the downside here, this is going to trap a lot of buyers in the market. You guys need to understand that people are looking to play the third touchdown here. You've got 1, 2, and 3 touch right here. Okay, this third touch is where a lot of people are going to get into the market, and they're going to be looking to buy this back up because it's predictable on the third touch. If this actually breaks down here, it's probably going to freak out a lot of people. And guys, I would not doubt if we actually see Bitcoin go down to the support here at about $19,500. Okay, taking a look at Ethereum, this is a bull pennant, which is technically, from technical analysis, considered a continuation pattern. Actually, Jake ended up covering this for you guys on the video on Friday. And when we see these 2 lines that will eventually converge together, where we can see this here, they'd probably converge somewhere out here, maybe on the 13th of August. Guys, there's no way we're going to reach that out there. I'm thinking right now, this is probably going to break to the downside on Ethereum. And if it does, the target we all need to be watching for is the ascending support line, which correlates over here. I would say by the time it gets there is probably right around 1350 for Ethereum. Guys, there is going to be some crazy good buying opportunities right around this area. If we take a look at trend exhaustion, price swell, money flow, today is a crazy day because everything is in the middle. Like, so many readings right now, guys, are just sitting in the middle. It's not overbought. It's not oversold. This is where the craziest volatility in all of crypto is going to happen. Let me take you over here. First of all, you guys can snag these indicators in the description. The next biggest move down and up is going to be either when, watch this, guys, I promise you, when trend exhaustion is high up here to the top side, as well as when well money flows high. That will mean the market pushed into a positive direction, and it's going to be overbought at that time. And then I'm looking for the drop back down right at this area here for Bitcoin, and it's going to be highly correlated to these 2. Really quick on Ethereum, if this does break back down, I'm watching for trend exhaustion hit the bottom red section here, well money flow to be low. That is where we're looking for the move back up, because last times we've hit this, just like we saw right here, we saw a decent move back up. We saw this called the bottom of literally the cycle here, and we saw a massive move back up. So these indicators are going to help you guys predict those moves back up. Let's take a look now at this. Ethereum over here is still seeing the market cap increase, which is just Like, guys, this is kind of mind-boggling. Like, people are still throwing their money into Ethereum, probably because of the merge that's coming up in September. But let me point your guys' attention right here. We are sitting at about a 71% chance of a move back down. Okay. And now this is going to update today at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time because over the weekend, yesterday, this ended up dropping quite a bit. So we're probably going to push down close to neutral. If I take you guys over to Bitcoin, take a look at this. Bitcoin at the moment is actually seeing a decline in overall money moving into the coin. So people are pulling their money out of BTC, and most likely what they're doing is either put it into Ethereum, other coins, or actually possibly putting it into USDC and USDT. Let me actually show you guys that at the end of the video because I'm curious as well to see if people are actually dumping into stable coins to protect their money. We'll look into that. Right now, you're sitting at, I would say, a 52% chance of a move back up. This doesn't mean anything, guys. Like when this got up here to an 80% chance of drop, we ended up seeing the drop. Okay, it was great. I love how these metrics work. This right here is where you guys need to pay attention to the absolute roller coaster moments because when there's indecision, this is when people get trapped. Long traders right here could get trapped to the downside if this drops back down. You've got people on Ethereum, again, looking to go long right here. Why? Because you clearly have a 1, 2, and a 3 touch right here that is predictable. So a lot of people are going to look to go long in the next 2 days because of technical analysis. But if they break to the downside, guys, that's going to trap a bunch of long trades. We could be seeing, Bitcoin target down here, like I mentioned, to about 19,500 or so. Okay, I want to take you guys over and we're going to look at USDC for a moment. So we're going to come over here. We're going to do the plus sign. We're going to go USDC.D. Let's take a look at this. We're just going to throw this on the chart. And I'll make this look a little bit better here. So what we're seeing right now is this is actually USDC. We can see it's the crypto cap of USDC. Let me come out like this. I'm not going to change the bodies, whatever, it's fine. So at the moment, we've been seeing, I would say, over here since July 12th, we've seen people take their money out. And we've been seeing people just steadily increase their money into USDC. So this means if people are putting their money back into USDC, that means they're probably concerned for a drop back down in the market because you don't liquidate back to a stable coin unless you feel like the market is either going to be very volatile or not go in your favor. So most people who put their money back into USDT or USDC are putting their money back there because they think there could be a further drop back down. So quickly note this, USDC is going up here, which means people are pulling out of crypto because I think they're probably going to pull out because they think there's another drop coming back down. And we've also seen crypto go down here the last few days. So biggest things you guys need to be watching for in this video before we're done here is watch for the support break on Bitcoin. I would say if we hit 21,000, that's an official break, which we're probably going to push down to 19.5, okay? Ethereum over here, if we break down to, I would say about 1450, that is, let me see where 1450 is. Yeah, 1450 is absolutely a definite visual structure break. That's probably easily going to come down here and push us to about 1350. Okay, this is a crazy week. We are going to be buying back into crypto this week if we see any type of break here. We're doing very well on we basically exit 25% here, 25% here. A lot of these positions that we exit at the top are now allowing us to get better positions than we had before. So we will be looking to get back into this market, guys, this week. And I think this is going to be a crazy week as well for potential scalping trades. So definitely be following us on that as well because we've done pretty well. You guys realize we're up 400% more than the S&P 500 on average of 10% a year, but the S&P is actually down 17% for this year. So it's actually more like up like 570%. It's crazy what scalping strategy does. We don't take a lot of trades, guys, because we want to just get in and get out, and we are very methodical about what we take. But if you guys want a place to take some safe trades, I'm very patient for when we call these. But if you're using the best risk management possible, you're still averaging. Actually, you guys already hit normal S&P 500 gains at 10%. And you guys are actually 170% over this year's gains in the S&P 500 if you're just scalping with us. It's pretty crazy, guys. So this is in the description. I love you guys. Have a good one. The indicators are on our website as well. You guys can snag that right up here. You guys will get 82% discount on this. Is the bundle pack. At minimum, guys, get the price or swell money flow and the trend exhaustion, and then snaggy membership because this is where we're calling out all of our trades, and this is where you access all of our metrics as well. And I think you guys are going to love this. The Telegram channel, that's where we're calling out the next scalping trade. Actually, all of our scalping trades, all trades that we take, all buys and sells of any of my crypto, we call out in Telegram. So make sure you guys are joined us there. Click subscribe, join Telegram, and I'll see you guys later today. Bye, guys.